Here with Coach Charlie Roten of the Rogers Eagles. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm good, Tony. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Strange times, unprecedented as they tell us. But how are you and your family holding up, especially with you being around the house so much?
Well, it's definitely a unique deal. It's been going good. I have a tremendous amount of respect for what my wife and what many wives do on a daily basis. I have 3-year-old twins and I have a 1-year-old. They'll both all three of them will be a year older here in about a month. They'll turn 4 and 2. So it's definitely new for me being home as much as I have been, but it's been good. It's been good to be able to be with them and help my wife out. Or I think I help her out. Hopefully she thinks I does. I do. But it's been good to be able to be home with them and play with them more. But at the same time, we make them me and my wife, we grew up in this business, so we make them as much as part of our lives as possible when it is normal. We take them to baseball games, we go to track meets, so they've lost a little bit as well. Not only have we been different for us, it's been different from them as well.
Practicing that zone coverage right now, right?
That's right. That's right.
Now, when this hit, it hit right in the middle of, middle or beginning of our spring sports, and a lot of the seniors lost most of their season there in the spring sports. Talk a little bit of what athletics means to a town the size of Rogers and the impact of this.
Well, you hit the nail on the head. It's been so unfortunate because you know athletics and sports is extremely important here. It's like a lot of places, it brings the town together. And we were really anticipating to have a really good year in softball, which we have since I've been here. We were really anticipating to have a really good year in baseball. Um, we won state championships in baseball here, and I've said that we were going to go do that, but we had a good group, and we were going to make a real run, I think. So, and then we've done well in track the last 2 years. So, not to mention golf, tennis, all those things. So it's been tough, but it's one of those things. It's not just Rogers, it's everybody. So we're kind of in the same boat.
All right. Well, talk a little bit about what you are doing to keep contact with your kids, both the seniors and the underclassmen, particularly the underclassmen, to keep them on point for when we do get back to normal.
Yeah, as far as I can't speak to the other sports really, but because we've moved forward with football as much as we can. We've been obviously sending them workouts that they can do at home, and some of them have. We have some kids in town that have little makeshift weight rooms, so they've been kind of getting together. I don't know if they're supposed to or not, but they've been kind of getting together doing that. And then we've kind of been meeting with them through Zoom, just going through football stuff and kind of having meetings. Kind of got going on that. So, and then just the occasional text to a kid, or if you got a kid that that is struggling a little bit and then needs some guidance. Everybody has those kind of kids. So just shoot them a text. Let them know you're just checking on them. Let them know you're thinking about them. Things like that. So, but probably everybody else is doing probably.
Now, let's be optimistic. We're going to get on the football field. We're going to get out there for strength and conditioning soon. We're going to get back in the football field practice early August, and then late August we're going to be playing football. What are the Rogers Eagles going to hang their hat on, and what are they going to look like this fall?
Well, we had a good year this past year. We went 11-2, and a great deal of that success can be attributed to a really good senior class. We had a good senior class. A group that had been together since I've been here. A lot of them started since they were sophomores. So obviously they're gone now. So we got to replace quite a few of those guys. I would feel much better about it if we had a spring under our belt. But there's a lot of people that are saying that nobody had a spring, and so but we've got some pieces in place. I think we bring back off the top of my head. I think we bring back 4 starters on offense and 5 on defense. So we do bring back some kids, and we bring back some kids that you know through attrition last year we had some kids get injured, and fortunately some kids came back as well. But there were some kids that had to play some that we probably didn't anticipate playing last year. So, you know, uh, I think that we got to replace some good players, but I think we're going to be able to, and hopefully we can have as good of a year as we had this past year.
I'm going to add on one question, if you don't mind. This will be your 4th year there in Rodgers. So all the kids that are coming up, at least at the high school level, come up with you as the head coach and in the system that you've installed there and your philosophies. Came over from Gunner. Talk a little bit about what you learned at Gunner and in your previous stops that you brought to Rodgers that has led to, the building success there.
Yeah, well, the thing that I learned this past year is I really don't want to play those guys because that's who we got beat out by in the playoffs. But I started out in Corsicana, learned a great deal there. I went to Kearns, learned a lot there, but probably 90% of what what we do is from Gunner. We try to copy them as much as possible. I think that Coach Fizell is the best coach in the state at any level. I'm probably biased, but I think that he's the best. So I would be foolish not to try to do everything that he does. So we from our offense, from our defense, from the way that we meet, from the way we practice, everything that we do, for the most part, I took from there. So, we're trying, like everybody else in our division, we're trying to beat them because they won it all last year. So, I think that the best way to try to do that is to be like them as much as we can. So, we do what Gunner does. We try to.
Well, thanks a lot for your time today, Coach, and best of luck in the fall.
All right, thanks, Tony. Appreciate it.